Hey everybody, Woody here. Well, it's a bit of a rainy old day today, so I just thought I'd go back through the saved file on my Facebook and have a look at some bikes that just caught my interest. Now, this one's actually sold, $3,500. Don't know if he actually got that, but 2009 trigger, front little toy, road legal, 6 months rego, 2/50 can drive on a car license, and a 2-seater. Now, it's not really that bad a deal actually, for that bad a price, if it came with rego, which it does. So yeah, if you're living on the coast or something, I reckon that'd be a good little buy. This one here surprised me when I saw it come up. I thought, who would pay for that? It's a 92, so it's not even really an old one, like it's not a 70s one, which might be worth that sort of money. Now, it's obviously had a lot of work done to it, and believe me, I know, as I'm restoring my little KD80 at the moment, I know just how much money I have to put into that, and then to try and get enough profit out of it to take me through to the next bike. It's a little bit on the ridiculous side, but that is past ridiculous. But it says sold. I mean, that doesn't mean it's sold. Might have just realised that it won't ever sell. So yeah, good luck to him if he did. Here, this is one of those, holy moly, what the heck's he done here? GSXR 1100 slingshot chopper with a frame from Pommy Choppers. Almost finished project, but ill health forced the sale and not complied yet. Well, 2000 GSXR's probably worth around that money. I don't know, they're a bit of one of those things. As the new bikes become more expensive, the old bikes come up in price. There's a bit of nostalgia. This thing looks pretty wild. With that engine in it, it's going to be an absolute weapon. So yeah, the problem is not complied. Are you going to get it through compliance? Always difficult when you're doing this sort of thing. I'm not an expert on it, but I'd be wanting someone to inspect it for me first. Rightio, 78 SR 500E Cafe Bobber, fun little bike, runs well, all lights, can supply RWC on sale, so it's a roadworthy on sale. Still a lot of money for a 78 model bike. Obviously, once again, they've done a lot of work to it, but have they added anything to it? That exhaust is just atrocious. And yeah, I don't really know. I mean, the SR500 is not a spectacular bike, but she's a pretty bulletproof old thumper. So if you, depending what you're doing with it, you know, like I have a bit of a thing that it's alright to buy these vehicles, but as I did with my my 26-year-old Falcon recently, when the kangaroo hit it, I decided to let it go because it really wasn't up to doing the 150 kilometre round trip every day anymore. You know, so it was getting old and worn out and uncomfortable. Maybe if this is all refurbished, and believe me, like I said, I know what goes into refurbishing a bike fully. So yeah, and then again, $6,000. I mean, with new bikes regularly between 12 and 20, does that make that a good deal? Because you could always go to something like this. Now, this is the 2012 Hunter Bobber 350. Not quite the 500, but it is much newer, and this is factory. So no, the bike is not custom, they come like this from the factory, so it says everything is good for a roadworthy, but it's been sitting for a while. I mean, that's always a chance you take. But yeah, these things are generally complied. They were quite famously used on housos, so it might be something if you're interested. It's not a lot of money to get into a bike that has got a little bit of cool about it. So what else we got? Oh yes, we got an American horse judge. So I probably shouldn't show that phone number, but anyway, if you're that keen, you'll be that keen. I don't think this thing's going to fly out the door, and there's only one photo of a picture of it, so maybe good, maybe not, don't know. Oh, here's a bit of a unfinished project. I mean, I think that's more than a project. $1,000 is probably not too bad for it, but there's a lot of work there. Too much for me to look at. What do you got here? Should move my camera around so I can actually read what they're saying about them. No, it doesn't say. I have this bike insured just as a Surrey piece, unregistered, $12,500. I'd be burning it. Yeah, I don't know. So it's been listed for 11 weeks. I mean, it's a pretty thing, but it's only a $4,000 bike. Really, it's not, if that. But anyway, good luck to him. We might get it. What else we got? That one. That we've seen that one. Here's a Vulcan full custom, 2006 for $6,000. I mean, that's not so far out of line of what they are. If it's registered and ready to go, no rego able to provide previous registration to register easily, as that is all the bike needs. Look, I've only bought really cheap bikes without rego, or special bikes. Special bikes, you know you're going to need to spend money on. I don't know if I'd come at that, but if he says, you know, I sort of say to people, well, give him a $1,000 deposit and tell him that you'll be back when he's got the roadworthy. Now, a couple of vintages I've got up here, I really don't. Oh no, here we go. We got this 2012 Honda Fury, 12-month rego, will come with roadworthy, no trades. Now, these are a bit of they're one of those bikes that you either like or you don't. You know, like I've posted about this before, I was offered a brand new 2010, no, a brand new 2014 in a brand new 2010 in 2014 for $10,000 because it had been on the showroom floor for 4 years and they couldn't move it. Which makes it hard for me to see people who are asking $15,000 for them now. But this bloke's not unrealistic. He's only done 20,000 Ks. $10,500 is not bad. He probably paid 12 or something for it. I don't think it's as stunning looking as, say, the vivid blue or red. I mean, this flat black, which I'm generally a fan of, it sort of, I don't know, looks to me like it's trying to be a victory, which may or may not be a good thing, depending on how you look at it, but yeah, I don't think that's such a bad deal. Now, I really don't know enough about bull tacos to know whether the difference between the two, I mean, I see that one's a bigger engine and large capacity two-strokes are always commanding good money. This one's had a lot of work done to it. The paint is quite flat, it's not shiny, it's been used, I don't have a problem with that, but it's had all the engine work done, so it's probably not bad at that one. Whereas this one here appears to be more of a show party, fully to go. Now, once again, you're thinking $15,000 for a bike that's nearly 50 years old. But if you were to go and buy a brand new enduro bike now, it would probably be dearer than that. I don't know, I haven't looked at them for a while. And this thing's got a bit of style, a bit of spunk. It's two-stroke. So, yeah, I think it all sort of depends on what you're looking for and what you want to do. Anyway, I think that's about, I want to have a look at this. 2008 TTR 250. This is the sort of little dirt bike I wouldn't mind for myself. I need something with a a electric star. I've looked at a few of these. That one doesn't seem like a bad price for what it is. And yeah, like I say, yeah, cool. The radiator is expired. Brego. Once again, Brego is one of those things. You know, I'd probably take a chance on that once I'd sort of looked at it and made sure that there was nothing immediately wrong with it. Alrighty, now I think that's everything I had there. So yeah, I'll leave you with that, and hopefully you found something there that piqued your interest. Thank you.